Wordsworth described early childhood as the glory and freshness of a dream, and each child apparelled in celestial light. This is a film about Dana, the youngest of our 3 children. I was going to entitle it Procrastination because I started it when she was 10. She's now 27.
She was somehow graceful, even as a toddler. Body-oriented, as her first dance teacher described her at 3.5. Cartwheels, gymnastics, swimming, these things all seemed to come kind of naturally. I remember when she came home from school during her early years, kindergarten, first grade, she'd talk about her day at school while dancing, twirling around the kitchen. She just seemed to grow up dancing.
Well, I want to be a ballerina. You'll never make one.
A ballerina.
Not a ballerina.
Trees and flowers, buds and berries growing, growing in the fields and in the forest. I want to know what makes them grow. I want to know what makes them grow.
I've been thinking about toe shoes for about 4 or 5 years. And I like the little laces going up your leg, because those are pretty. Some teachers say you have to be 12 or 11, but my teacher says that I can get them when I'm 10. And I'm going to be 10 in a couple of days.
This is really crazy.
This may be the craziest thing we've ever done.
I'm 12 years old, going on 13.
And
Really do it with sound.
this summer
Now, who's going to clap? Let's practice that. Okay, Dana, here. Hold your hands a little bit lower.
Presenting Nancy Courier and Tammy Fillinger.
That's
Merry
good.
Christmas, it's
Now,
Merry
just
Christmas.
a little
Having
bit
this
more to
usual
the left.
wonderful
Too
time
much.
and
Back
working
just a
hard.
little. Wait.
Many
Are
friends,
you ready?
more people coming
Okay,
all
now
the time.
this is going to be a
Love it.
tape. Brush your hair back a little.
Grandma Helen, you know, we were going to have split classes, but because our class was so upset about it. And so they had lots of meetings and everything. So they decided to have teachers' aides.
Professor Weisenthal.
Dana had many special qualities growing up. She moved with grace, she laughed a lot, and was quite a little performer. For example, she must have helped on 15 or 20 educational films we made during that period of time.
We'll get started here. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and not. The things I know are all a part of what makes me me. So we can say, I am what I know. What do you know? One thing I am for sure is how I look. I am how I look. How do you look? I am a lot of things, but one thing I am for sure is how I feel. Sad, happy, sad. Watch this. I am how I feel. How do you feel? And have you ever tried carrot juice?
Let's do that again. This time, now, throw it backwards. No, here, let me show you. Do it like this. You're right. No, that doesn't work. Okay.
I would like to talk to you about being clean and dirty. There are many, many ways you can get dirty.
You're looking for a great job.
Get help! Give aid!
It took a lot of whipped cream to get that right. She 6 or 7 times in the face with the pie. What a good sport Dana was.
Oh. Interested in this when I'm older, when I'm an old lady. And I take tap dancing, and I take ice skating, I take Girl Scouts. I think I'm gonna have summer school this year. I'm not sure.
Looking back, do you think we ask too much of our kids? Or are we just a type A family? Okay, kids, this is our annual review. How did this last year compare to other years?
Best.
Probably one of the best
Best,
ever.
yeah. I don't think so. Gina, you fell in love. Oh. You went to Europe.
You started college.
Of course, you're right. You're so stupid. You can't make any decisions without that. Should have seen it as stubborn. You know what? You know what? I admit, I misunderstood the question. I thought you said this was the best Christmas we've ever had. Oh, no. This is definitely the Christmas. No way. But as far as years go, yeah.
Hello, Cairo? Yes. This is New York. Can you ring me and I'm in Cairo, please? Long. We had a long stop off. Well, got mixed up in JFK and then Athens. We had an hour wait because of baggage. And then at Cairo we couldn't find it. That was a mess. But anyway, it's been really, this is as different as you can get, boy.
Starving and Marcus lost some 20 kilos, so get ready for a feast. We have turned into 3 beasts. We are home for a little while, so get ready to crack a smile.
was unhappy the first 2 years. Cried all the time freshman year, but I just think being away from home and just really feeling alone for the first time in my life. Just your whole support group, all your friends and all your family are gone, and you have to make new ones, and I resisted that for a while. Became frightening, and I closed up and went into myself. I'm 19 and I'm a dance major at UCLA.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think what's hard about being a dance major is that you're not just judged intellectually like you would be in another major. You're judged creatively.
The values and superficiality of, and not being sure about being a dance major, and thinking they're kind of weird and this is kind of a waste of time, and maybe I should be pre-med or something like that, since I'm at a university, such a good university.
10.
I left for New York. Had to get far away, but still stay in the same country, so New York seemed to be the place to go. Let's see, so I've been there since April, and I've lived in a number of different places, had a number of different jobs, and finally feel relatively settled with Mark being there. Mark and Lori and I live together in a place down in Chelsea on 21st Street. Love our apartment. We pay an arm and a leg and are stressing out all the time, running out of arms and legs, so. I've had some hard times there. It hasn't been all fun and games. It's been difficult with ankle injuries, health, just problems.
We get to do something we really enjoy. And a lot of people envy that.
That's the best part about being a dance major. When people ask you that, is at least you can say that you're happy with what you're doing.
Stand by. Board ready. Scrim set. Sound ready.
And I almost took off. I almost decided, forget it, why am I beating a dead horse with this place?
Okay.
But I reached way down to the bottom of my shoal. See what I could see. Little excerpt from Chorus Line. And I for me to be right now. It's funny, your goals just get higher and higher. When I first came here, of just If somebody would just say, that was good, going across the floor in a class. If somebody would just notice me in a class, and then that happened, and then if I could just perform anywhere, you know, just anywhere, just to perform once in New York, that would be, and then that happened. And then it was, couldn't I just get into a company, any company, and then that happened. That wasn't enough. I want to be in a major modern dance company that travels and tours and salary and the whole thing. Finally that happened, and I just feel so happy to be employed with Laura. I really feel like I've reached a goal, and dancing with Laura is kind of dancing with one of being a part of history.